It's unboxing time. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video here on EMKWAN Reviews. Peace and blessings to you all out there. And we've not had an unboxing in quite a while on this channel, but I am back with not one but a range of different unboxings coming up on the channel this week, next week. But first, I have been completely, teasing this online on my social media accounts, particularly on my Instagram stories. If you're not following already, go and sort that out. Link will be down below, and say hi to me on Instagram. You might just win something. It's a smartphone. It's a current smartphone. It's a flagship smartphone. I have no knife, so I'm gonna have to kind of use my teeth. Oh, no, I'm just gonna rip through this thing. Ooh, so I have a brown bag now inside a DHL bag. I just love the sound of unboxings. It is the HTC U11. This is it, guys. Alright, let's pull this sleeve aside. Yes, it's definitely the reviewer packaging. And then we get given a white little box. Should we change up the angle? Give you a closer look. Here it is, guys. Ta-da! Yes, this is definitely a reviewer's pack. Okay, so we have the device itself over here. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. But what else do we get? Okay, we're gonna get a range of different accessories. Now, this particular device doesn't have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so it seems like they've gone the way of the iPhone 7, 7 Plus. So we have this USB-C, but from what I've read online, really good quality in-ear HTC Boom headphones. So those are included, and they also have an inline microphone. We also have a USB to USB-C charging cable. We have a 3-pinned power adapter. This is going to vary depending on where you are in the world, but here in the UAE, we can share it with those that are in the UK. So we get that included as well. And finally, because they've got rid of that 3.5mm headphone jack, they give us an adapter. So thumbs up to HTC for doing that for us. But that's not just it. In this box, I also have a SIM ejector tool. They've given me a nice microfiber cloth, which is always nice. And no doubt, because this thing is going to be a fingerprint magnet, I have a case included with that as well. So that's that. Right, moving on to the big daddy, the U11 itself. Oh, just listen to that sound. This thing is absolutely stunning. All right, let's talk about the specs first. So you've got a 5.5-inch Quad HD Super LCD 5 display with a 16:9 aspect ratio. HTC have also got this combination of glass and metal, and I think it works really, really well. Similar dimensions to, say, the iPhone 7 Plus. So in the hand, you know, it does take up a reasonable amount of space. But one of the killer features of this, is that back. This is called liquid glass. And whatever color combination you go with, it's gonna give you such a different feel and such a different look and different lighting. It's, you know, it looks like something from the future. Really quick, some of the internals, what's powering this thing. We have a Qualcom Snapdragon 835 processor, and that's backed up by either 4 or 6 gigabytes of RAM, depending where you purchase this. I think in the US it's got 4 gigabytes of RAM. Outside of the US, 6 gigabytes of RAM. If you get the US version, you're gonna get 64 gigabytes of internal storage. Outside of the US, you're gonna get 128 gigabytes of storage. You've also got 3000 milliamp power battery inside, and it comes with Qualcomm's quick charge capability, so it means that you can really get that juice in on the go, on the quick when you need it. Back camera over here is an ultra pixel camera from HTC, so we're talking about 12 megapixels with an f1.7 aperture and optical image stabilization, so that's going to be exciting to test out for the camera and video. And that's it really. I mean, everything else is what you would expect. You've also got on the right hand side over here, you've got the volume rocker, you've got the power switch, no more 3.5mm headphone jack down below, just that USB-C port. I think this phone is going to make an amazing giveaway smartphone. Wink wink, nudge nudge. If you want in on that, make sure that you are subscribed. Stay tuned for the full review coming up later on. But right now, first impressions, you know what, let's power this thing on and see what it looks like. Ooh, little vibration. HTC, the U11 is powering on. There we go, guys. Ooh, it's really nice to see HTC Sense UI. And they've made slight changes to the UI. It's much more kind of flowy, crisp, you know, what you would expect really from HTC. I can't wait to play around with this thing. But on first impressions, nice, very, very nice. Now, one of the other key features of this smartphone is the fact that for the first time, a smartphone has a squeeze functionality, which I felt actually, it says set up Edge Sense. So basically you can set it up, you can assign various functions for it to squeeze with. So you can have like a short squeeze and you can have a long squeeze, and then they will bring up two different features. Now how that works, or what that will be great for, is essentially think about it for selfies. Instead of going into the camera, front facing camera, yada yada yada, you can basically squeeze to bring up the camera, and then if you want to take a picture or a video, squeeze longer. So I can see this being used for a whole range of really great kind of functions, and it's also quirky. It's like, you know, it's different, and I think that's something that we want to see more smartphone manufacturers incorporate in flagship devices. Right, that's it from me for now. Enough for the unboxing. I can't get over that color. Really, really nice. I'm gonna bring you a full review in a week to 2 weeks time, and a giveaway as well. So if you want in on that, as I've told you before, this is the best reason why you should hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well, because I'm posting up daily Instagram stories, and then you can ask me specific questions. We might take some questions from there and then answer those in the upcoming review. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video here on EMKWAN Reviews. Until then, from me and the HTC U11, boy.